What's up, everybody? Skylar and Pedro back again with another tech deck. On today's episode, we have my deck that I will be doing. I just built it, and Pedro, he just finished with his tech deck.
Back again.
He's right here. You can't see him, but he was behind the camera.
What's up?
What was the name of your commander that we just did?
The name of the commander was Balin Wandering Knight.
She's a cat lady. Basically, it is an artifact deck, a white artifact deck, pure white. There she is.
You guys see her real quick?
And today we are doing mine, Korvold, the Fae-Cursed King. Basically, you can build him in different multiple ways. I chose the treasure route.
Bullshit.
And Korvold has flying, and when it enters the battlefield or attacks, sacrifice another permanent. When you sacrifice a permanent, put a 1/1 counter on Korvold and draw a card. So there's that. And I have the deck, the subscription down below. It will be a link where you can go and look at the cards and maybe see what you want to build or add to him. And like always, thank you guys. Hit a like and subscribe, and appreciate you guys for watching like always. So, let's get right into it. The first card, of course you've seen probably.
Rich.
Worldly Tutor. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it, and put it on the top. We got Village Rites. Sacrifice as an additional cast to cast this spell. Sacrifice a creature and draw 2. Then we got Battle Rage Blessing. Target creature gains Death Touch and indestructible until end of turn. This deck is basically all about using Korvold's ability just to sacrifice, make him big, and do commander damage as well. Then we got Death Sprout. Destroy target creature, search your library for a basic land, put it on top of your library, tap, on the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. Then we got Fake Your Own Death. Until end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control and create a treasure token. And then we have Big Score. As an additional cast to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2, and create 2 treasure tokens. Then we got Dark Ritual. Add 3 black, Thrill of Possibilities. As an additional cast to cast a spell, discard a card and draw 2. Then we got Saw in Half. Destroy target creature, create a copy of it, just half its power. Chaos Warp. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library and they will reveal the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, put it on the battlefield tab. Stimulus Package. Create 2 treasure tokens and sacrifice a treasure token to create a 1/1 white cat citizen creature. Then we got Guild of Artisan. Command the creature you own. Whenever this creature attacks a player, if no player has more life than that player, you create 2 treasure tokens. See? It's all about creating treasure tokens to sack to make Korvold big and draw cards. Whenever a creature you control dies, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Moldvine Reclamation. Then we have Reign of Riches. When Reign of Riches enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens, and the first spell you cast each turn, that mana from a treasure token was spent to cast this spell has Cascade. So, perfect. Then we got Messenger of Speed. Enchant creature has Trample and Haste. Curse of Opulence. Whenever you could curse a player, and whenever a player is attacked, create a gold token. You and that player both create a gold token, whoever attacks him and you. Then we got Sticky Fingers. Enchant creature has Menace, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Then we got Versal, the Scourge Scrapped. Each creature in your graveyard has Scavenge. Then we got Jolie, the Plunderer Queen. Whenever a player attacks one or more of your opponents, that attacking player create a treasure token. If you will create 1 or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus an initial treasure token. And you sacrifice 5 to put 5 1/1 counters on Jolie. Then we have Vault Robber. Exile a creature card from your graveyard to create a treasure token. Grave Breaker Laman. Enters the battlefield. Search your library for a card. Put it into the graveyard, then shuffle. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 1 less to cast. Wonderful. Ghana the Blood Flame. It has Flash, and when Ghana the Blood Flame enters the battlefield, return it to your hand. All creature cards in your graveyard that was put there from anywhere this turn, other creatures you control have haste. Then we got Zorn. If you would create 1 or more treasure tokens, instead create those plus an additional treasure token. Riveteur's Relinquisher. When it dies, create a treasure token, and it has Blitz. Then we got Plague Crafted, the animated one. In this battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, and each player who can't discards a card. Then we got Zaka Death Sprout. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a 3/1 black and red Greyborn creature token with haste onto the battlefield. Then the reason why I create so many treasure tokens, and plus create more than just treasure tokens, I create, because Academy Manufacture, you create a clue, food, and treasure tokens. Instead, create one of each. Then we got a pet card I put in here, Birds of Paradise, of course, very old style, retro frame too. Then we got the best dinosaur there is, entirely Primal Storm. Inside the top card of each player's library, then you may cast any number of spells from among those cards without paying them money cost. Then we got Gamekeeper. You guys already know, when he dies, return it to the battlefield. Then we got Noxus Gearhulk. In this battlefield, you may destroy another target non-creature. If a creature is destroyed this way, you gain life equal to its toughness. Skullport Merchant. In this battlefield, create a treasure token. Pay 1 colors and a black. Sacrifice another creature or treasure token, draw a card. Null Priest of Oblivion. It has kicker 3 plus a black, so it's 4 altogether. And if it was kicked, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pedro, would you mind handing me my drink? Sorry, people, I'm kind of thirsty right now.
Because he's pausing and he said dinosaurs. Just letting you guys know we're going to build a dinosaur deck for the channel. I already have the commander. We'll make a video on that later. And back to your normal program.
And this is my drink, by the way, a Powerade. We are not sponsored in the slightest, by the way. Not sponsored by Powerade. I just like drinking it. And it's very good, very healthy for you.
I drink water. That's healthy too.
He drinks the, I guess, okay stuff. We got Kalha the Reckless Pranto. When it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Other creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional 1 counter on them for each treasure spent to cast them.
He's going to be my treasure commander.
And then my newest card that I added, that I just got today,
Nice.
Damagroth the Titan. When it attacks or becomes blocked, sacrifice a creature, and it's a 11/10. Crazy enough for only 4. Then we got Junkyard Genius. When it enters the battlefield, create a tapped Power Stone. So I'd like to do that where I can have other ways to sacrifice stuff. And you may pay a colorless, a black, and a red. Sacrifice another creature or artifact until end of turn. Other creatures you control get +1 and gain menace and haste. Then we got Savory Hunter. When it attacks or blocks, create a food token. Pitless Plunderer. Whenever another creature you control dies, create a colorless treasure token artifact with sacrifice this artifact to create. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool.
That's including tokens.
Exactly. Reclamation Sage. In this battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Bone Color Cleric. It has 3 colors and a black. Sacrifice Bone Color. Return target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Only activated as a sorcery though, sadly enough. Then we got Glitter Monger. Just tap it to make treasures. Then we got Uppermancer. Create a 1/1 Black Snake if you do not have one on each of your upkeeps. Sorry people, back again with your regular scheduled program. I'm so sorry. Orghast the Dragon Lash. It has haste, and whenever a creature you control with haste attacks, create a tapped treasure token. Then we got the Gluttonous Troll. When it's a battlefield, create a number of food tokens equal to the people you are battling against. Then you have a colorless and a green. Sacrifice another non-land permanent. Gluttonous Troll gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Then we got Ravenous Chupacabra. In this battlefield, destroy target creature an opponent controls. Goldspan attacks, create a treasure token. They have sacrificed 1 treasure token to add 2 to your mana pool, so it doubles the mana on my treasures, which is nice. Golgari Fine Broker. When it is the battlefield, return a target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. To your hand, actually. My favorite card in here right now, Bootlegger Stash. Lands you control have tapped to create a treasure token. Boxing Ring. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it fights upon up to 1 target creature you don't control with the same mana value. Create a treasure token. Activate only if you control that creature that fought this turn. Arcane Signet. A Brothers War Astronaut Altar. Old artwork too. Border, which is nice. Sacrifice a creature. Add 2 colors. We got a prize statue. When it enters the battlefield or dies, create a treasure token. Then let's get right into the other ones. Then we have a Glittering Stockpile. Add a red, put a stash counter on it, then sacrifice any number to create that many treasure tokens. Then we have a jet medallion, really good card. Black spells you cast cost 1 less to play. We got a soul ring, then we got a noble's purse. And this battlefield with 3 coin counters. Remove a coin counter, you create a treasure token. Then we got a land, for some reason, it's there. 1,000-year elixir. You may activate abilities of creatures you control as though those have haste. Pay 1 colors, untap a target creature. And then we got the rest is just forest and land, basically. And then we got a gamble in the back. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then discard a card at random. Deadly Tempest, destroy all creatures. Each player loses life equal to the number of creatures they control that was destroyed. Kodama's Reach, search your library for 2 baseline cards. A Grim Tutor, Fancy 1/2. Search your library for a card, put the card into your hand, then shuffle your library, you lose 3. Then we got Regrowth, return a card from your graveyard to your hand. Inventory Employment. Well then, you can control a target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn, create a treasure token. We got Dire of the Dread. All creatures have fear and cannot be blocked or attacked without a creature that has fear too. And it has a colorless and a black cycle. Whenever you cycle Dread, you may have a target creature gain fear until end of turn. Rampant Growth, Crucifix of Fate. Choose 1. Destroy all non-dragon creatures and destroy all dragon creatures. Reckless Endeavor. Roll a 2d12s. Choose 1 result. Reckless deals damage equal to that result to each creature, then create a number of treasure tokens equal to the other result. So you could choose one or the other. And that is the tech deck, people. Oh, before we are done, I have to show you my tokens. I'm rather proud of these because I like them a lot. We got a cool little food token, another food token, treasure, a clue, treasure, clue, food, gold, treasure, clue, power stone, clue, food, and food. And you might be wondering why I need all these, because I like to use different ones for different reasons. Like, if I create multiple foods, I would like to have them in different food orders. Same with my treasures and clues. That's why I have all these in here. I just like them a lot.
You're missing the treasure I gave you.
Which one is that one?
The Wayfinder.
Oh yeah. I have to show you those when I add those into here too. So that's it for my video, people. We have a lot more videos coming soon. A new recording setup too. So you'll get to see the video on that. And like always, hit a like and subscribe. And always appreciate you guys for watching. You got anything you want to say, Pedro?
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.